All right, Coach, you guys opened up last week in Corpus. Thoughts on how your team did?
Well, we started really well the first two rounds, 301, 307. They were playing well and really handling the conditions of the wind well. And Shweta, of course, record-breaking for her and for the school, 67 in the first round. She started with 5 birdies and she held it together, which is not always that easy to do in our game, and finished 5 under. So really excited for her. She backed it up with a 75, which is definitely more over par, but it's something that's hard to do once you've done that for the first time. When you've broken par in that deeply by the first time, it's a pretty exciting thing. It's like making a hole-in-one, and sometimes the rest of your round isn't so great. But she handled that really well, but she had to sleep on the lead, and that, for a first-time experience, can be very different, and she didn't really handle it well coming out the next morning. So that experience for her is really going to lend itself to something very positive in the future. She's going to learn from that, learn how to stay focused and in the moment, and think about the round from the good things that happened the day before, rather than being afraid of what might happen and trying to protect the lead. So it's not unusual for something like that to happen, and she'll bounce back from it, I'm sure. But then the wind got real bad on Tuesday for everybody, and we just didn't handle it as well as other people did. So we had pretty consistent rounds from Michelle, 73, 77, 78, and the 77 and 78 were in windy conditions. And then Jess put together a nice second round, Jessica Young, 76, and then followed it with a 78 in a 3-club wind. So, I was very pleased. She was in the 5 spot, and that's a really good event for her and helps us a lot. And then, the other 3 just did not have a good day, and it was difficult. And we're going to go forward and learn from that. And then coming up with our home event this week, I really feel like they could put that opportunity that they were given earlier this week to learn something and go forward with a more positive experience.
You have 13 teams in the UTRGV Invitational. How exciting is it to have another year of hosting a tournament?
Well, really pleased that we have the 13 teams and a total of 72 players with the individuals. It's a good field. It's a better field than we had last year. Houston Baptist, Sam Houston, Portland State, Grand Canyon, to name a few. Also Corpus Christi will be here. And we're excited to get back at it and compete and do it on our home turf at McAllen Country Club with Frost Bank as our sponsor, and just really excited to get it underway.